Welcome friends. Today in this lecture I am going to discuss Bihar Engineering University, that is the BU previous year question of 2024 for the subject signal and system. Okay. Now let's start. Okay. Here it is the pattern, it is the question for the 4th semester 2024 signal and system for the electrical engineering department. Okay. And it is the Bihar Engineering University Patna. Let us start. Okay. There is a 9 question etc. it is written. Okay. Now we will see the question number 1, and it is of the 7 question only we need to attend. Okay. And it is of objective type question. Okay. So let us start. If it is the given, it is given x of f is the Fourier transform for x of t, then what is the x of 2t? So, it is a simple, we know that the x of t has the Fourier transform of x of f, then x of a t, its Fourier transform will be what? It will be simply x of 1 by a mod a into x of omega या फिर f by a. It is simple. Here a is 2. So, it will be 0.5 x of f by 2. So, it will be second option. Okay. Option number second will be correct answer. Okay. Now, B number, which of the following statement is true? This is true. Okay. Discrete time signal are always periodic, it is not necessary. There is many discrete time signal which is both periodic and non-periodic. Okay. Discrete time signal can be periodic and aperiodic. Okay. Continuous time signal cannot be periodic, it is not. Okay. There is many continuous time signal which is periodic, and also there is many which is non periodic. Okay. So, option will be third option will be correct. Okay. B is third, it is simple. Okay. It is a general understanding questions. Okay. Now, question number C, what is the fundamental period? We need to find the fundamental period of the this combined signal. Okay. For this one, we know that the sinusoidal signal has the periodic time period will be 2 pi by omega naught. This is the time period for the the sinusoidal signal. Okay. Now, for checking the periodicity of the signal, combined signal, we need to, what we need to do? We need to take the ratio of the frequency or angular frequency ratios. Okay. If that one is the rational, then that will be your periodic. Okay. So, what is the step? Omega 1 means this one, omega 1 means this frequency. Okay. This is omega 1, omega 1 will be equal to how much? This is 5 pi t, means omega t, this will be 5 pi. Okay. What is the omega 2? Omega 2 is this one, 7 pi t. So, this will be your 7 pi. Okay. Now, for checking the periodicity, we need to take the ratio of omega 1 by omega 2, and it must be rational number. Okay. Then we can say that the x of t is your periodic. Okay. So, omega 1 by omega t, how much it will be? 5 pi by 7 pi. Okay. And this will be your 5 by 7, which is obvious a rational number, and hence this x of t is your periodic. Then that will be periodic. So, the periodic angular frequency, that is the omega naught of x of t, will be equal to what? It will be SCF of omega 1 comma omega 2. Okay. So, what is this one? Omega 1 omega 2, SCF of omega 1, that is 5 pi comma 7 pi. And we know that this what is this one? SCF, this SCF will be, means common term is pi. So, it will be pi. So, omega naught will be your pi, and therefore your T naught, that is the angular frequency, angular T naught is the time period, will be omega naught by 2 pi. Sorry, it will be 2 pi by omega naught. Okay. Reverse. Okay. So, it will be 2 pi by omega naught. Okay. Now, put 2 pi by omega naught is pi. So, it will be 2 second will be answer. Okay. So, answer will be 2 second. Okay. It is not given, but answer will be your 2 second. Okay. Next question. Okay. So, question C has a none option will be correct. Okay. Now, option number D. Okay. Now, question number D, if a system impulse response is given, okay, then system is causal or anti-causal and so on. So, h of t is what? H of t is del of t plus del of t minus 1. Okay. Here there is a confusion, minus or plus, that is not the case. Okay. That will be same. Okay. If del of here plus and t minus 1 and t. So, the signal h of t is depend on present, that is t, and t minus 1 means past, means it is this signal depend only on present and the past, means this signal is independent of future, and so system will be causal. Why it is causal? Because causal, causal means independent of future, future value. Okay. So, it will be causal. Now, next E question, E number. Okay. E number is what? Which system property ensure that the output depend only on past and the present, that is the causal answer. Okay. That is the correct answer 2. That is the causal. Now, F number, which of the following is an example of deterministic signal? Means the signal which has the physical description, है ना, at any time. Okay. Means the signal whose physical description is known completely, means this is this topic is discussed already in lecture number 1. Okay. Physical description is known completely, that will be your sinusoidal, and also for that signal physical description should not be in probabilistic, means probability form. Okay. For example, white noise, it has the probability function. Random signal, it is the random type of signal. Okay. Sinusoidal signal, yes, for the sinusoidal signal we have the we have defined signal as sine of t, or we can say sine of x, no problem. At each value of t x there is a corresponding value of sin x. So, this signal, that is the sinusoidal signal, will be your deterministic signal. Gaussian signal, it is also the probability based. Okay. So, the answer will be probabilistic description, means for example, mean will given, variance will be given, and so on. So, answer will be your sinusoidal signal. Okay. This is your deterministic signal, determined. Next, G. For the G, impulse response of LTI, h of t is given. Okay. Input is given, then we need to find the impulse response, that is the y of t. So, y of t will be what? It will be y of t will be Laplace inverse of h of s, means transfer function into input means x of s, correct. This will be your y of t. Okay. Here, okay. Now, y of t will be what? Laplace inverse. Okay. Laplace inverse of h of s, means what is the h of s, means Laplace of this one h of t, e to the power minus a t, ut, its Laplace transform is 1 by s plus a. So, it will be simply 1 by s plus 2. Okay. And x of t is e to the power minus t ut, it will be 1 by s plus 1. Okay. So, we need to find out the Laplace inverse of this one. Okay. So, this Laplace inverse can also be written as again Laplace inverse of 1 by s plus 1 minus of 1 by s plus 2. We need to take the Laplace of this one. Okay. So, this will be simply Laplace inverse of this one, Laplace inverse of 1 by s plus 1 will be e to the power minus t minus s plus 2 means e to the power minus 2t into u of t. So, this is your answer. Okay. So, this is your answer. Okay. So, here we can see here these two option are same. Okay. So, there is a none of the answer will be correct. Answer will be e to the power minus t minus e to the power minus 2 t into u of t. Okay. Here 2 will not be there. Okay. So on. Okay. So, none option will be correct. The correct answer is this one. Okay. Simply we will take the why we have written this one, because h of s, that is the Laplace of h of t, is equal to output by input y s by x of s. So, y of s will be what? Y of s will be h of s into x of s. So, y of t will be what? Y of t will be, it will be Laplace inverse of h of x into h. Okay. Okay. So, we have written this one. Okay. It is a easy question. Now, h number, the step response of LTI system is obtained. How to obtain the step response? Simply we will integrate the impulse response. Okay. So, option number 2 will be correct answer. Okay. Step response, step response, that is s of t will be integration of impulse response into dt, simple. Okay. This is the direct question, no need to worry. Okay. Next question, I number, ith. Okay. The Laplace transform of this one, what is the Laplace transform of this one? This is direct question, e to the power minus at, it is simply 1 by s plus a. So, option A will be correct answer. Okay. 1 by s plus a, simple. Okay. This is the basic formula based question we can answer. Okay. If you want derivation, then you can look the previous lectures and then solve. Okay. Now, jth number. Okay. J, if the signal frequency component is 5 kilohertz is present, what should be the minimum sampling frequency? We know from the Nyquist sampling theorem. What? Nyquist sampling theorem. What is this? F of s means sampling frequency must be greater than 2 times of f of m, or f of m is how much? It is 5 kilohertz. So, it will be greater than 10 kilohertz. Okay. So, minimum will be 10. So, option number 3rd will be your correct answer. So, this is solution for the all objective question, which is a part of the question number 1. Okay. Next we will move for the question number 2. Okay. So, question number 2, part A, part B. Okay. So, in part A, find the inverse of this one. We will find out the inverse of this signal. This is simply the, we will take the partial fraction and then we will solve. Okay. So, question number 2 solution we will solve here. Okay. Question number 2a. Okay. We will take the partial fraction. Okay. Partial fraction. Okay. Partial fraction. Okay. How we will take? We will see. Let f of s, the given signal a by s plus 1 plus b by s plus 3 plus c by s plus 5. Okay. This is your partial fraction. Let it be. Okay. Let. Okay. Now, what is the value of a? A will be, how we will calculate a? A will be simply s plus 1 into f of s. Okay. At s equal to minus 1. Okay. What is f of s? F of s already given, s into s plus 2 divided by s plus 1 into s plus 3 into s plus 5. Okay. So, we will put in this equation s equal to minus 1 except s plus 1, because this will be cancel out. Okay. So, this will be, you calculate, it will be 1 by 8. Okay. It is simple. Okay. Similarly, we will calculate for b. What is the b? B will be s plus 3 into f of s at s equal to minus 3. We will put, we will substitute in this equation and it will be minus 3 by 4. Okay. 3 by 4. Okay. Next, similarly, we will calculate the c value. What will be the c value? C, that will be s plus 5 of into f of s at s equal to minus 5. So, this will be 15 by this will be your 15 by 8. Okay. Now these are the values. Okay. Now, what will be the f of t means this is inverse of f of s, okay. And we know that e to the power minus a t into u of t, its Laplace transform is how much? 1 by s plus a. It's simple equation, okay. So as a is constant, so what we can write? A into e to the power s plus 1 means a values will be 1. So e to the power minus t, e to the power minus t into u of t, plus what is this here? It will be b into e to the power minus 3 is there. So it will be minus 3 t into u of t plus c into e to the power minus 5 t into u of t. So now we will put the value of a b c. A value is how much? Minus 1 by 8. So it will be minus 1 by 8 e to the power minus t minus 3 by 4 e to the power minus 3 t, okay, plus 15 by 8 into e to the power minus 5 t whole bracket u of t, okay. So this will be your answer, simple. This is the inverse Laplace of the inverse Laplace of the given equations, okay. Now next question, that is question number 2b. What is the 2b? Difference equation is given, this one. Determine its stability, इसका स्टेबिलिटी निकालना है ना, दिस इक्वेशन. तो यहाँ पर जो है ये डिफरेंस इक्वेशन दिया गया है यहाँ पर, लेकिन मेंशन नहीं है. क्या मेंशन नहीं है? क्या ये कौन सा सिस्टम है, मीन्स एलटीआई सिस्टम है या कॉजल है या नॉन कॉजल है, एंड एटसेट्रा. सो वी विल टेक सम एजम्पशन फॉर दिस वन, ओके. 2b, क्वेश्चन नंबर 2b, क्योंकि इसमें टाइप नहीं दिया गया है इसलिए हमको ये एजम्पशन लेना पड़ेगा, है ना. तो लेट अस कंसीडर, ओके, लेट अस कंसीडर या फिर एज्यूम, लेट अस कंसीडर और एज्यूम दैट given system is LTI and also causal system. LTI, we will assume LTI causal system, LTI and also causal system, okay. And the system given is what? Y of n minus 0.5, y of n minus 1 and equal to x of n. If this one is not LTI causal system, then it will be not possible as to calculate the stability of this signal, okay. So for BEU stability, we need to calculate the BEU stability. What is this? Bounded input, bounded output, and provided initial condition is 0 as it is a causal system, okay. So for the BEU stability we need to assume this one as the LTI causal system. Now we will take Z transform, okay. Now we will take y of n, its Z transform will be y of z minus 0.5, y of n minus 1, it will be Z inverse, okay, and y of n will be, this is a simple property, if y of n minus 1 is there, then its Z transform will be Z inverse of y of z, and this will be equal to x of z, simple, okay. This is your Z transform, okay. Now from this what we can calculate is the transfer function in term of z. What will be the transfer function? Yz by x of z. So this will be 1 by 1 minus 0.5 into z inverse. It's a simple steps, okay, simple step, okay. So from this one what is the pole? Where will be the pole? Pole means what we need to do, the denominator portion we need to equate to 0 to finding the poles, and for 0 numerator we need to put the 0, we need to put this one equal to 0 to find the poles निकालेंगे, ठीक है. तो यहाँ से z का वैल्यू कितना आ रहा है आपका 0.5. सो द पोल इज एट z इक्वल टू 0.5, okay. Now okay, this is the case, means we formed the pole where it is at z equal to 0.5. Okay. Now, therefore, and also we know a causal LTI system is BEU stable if all poles are inside the unit circle, unit circle means mod z is equal to 1 in the z plane, Okay. So, if this one is your unit circle at mod z equal to 1 and it is a real part of z and it is a imaginary part of z, okay, and your pole will be at 0.5, means this circle will represent your pole. So, it is inside your unit circle and hence this means your all poles are inside the unit circle. So, it is BEU stable system, Okay. If this system, the given system is anti causal, if this one is anti causal signal, then that will not be BEU stable, okay, because that will be your left handed signal. Okay. So, this is your case question number 2b. Now, we will move for the question number third A. Question number third A. We will see question number third. Okay. There we need to design the state space model of the given. This is the differential equation is given. We need to make the state space model, means we need to find the state space equations. Okay. So, now we will start. For this one, we need to assume the state variables. We need to what? We need to assume the state variables, as the equation is given dqy by dt q plus 8 d square y by dt square plus 9 dy by dt equal to 3 x of t. Okay. For this one, we need to first take the state variables. Okay. Let the state variable be, state variable variable. So, we will assume x1 equal to y, let it be x1 equal to y, x2 equal to y dot means dy by dt, that is the y dot, and similarly x3 equal to y double dot means d square y by dt square. Okay. So, these are the state variables we will assume x1, x2 and x3. Okay. Now, if this one is your state variable, then what we can write? X1 dot will be equal to what? X1 dot means y dot means that is your x2. So, x1 dot will be x2. So, equation number 1. Similarly, x2 dot, what we can write? X2 dot means this will be nothing but x2 dot means y double dot means x3. So, this will be your x3, that is the equation number 3rd, and x3. Okay. What will be your x3? x3 dot will be what? So, for this one we need to solve the equation, this equation. Okay. So, what is this equation? Okay. What is this equation? We will differentiate 3 times. 3 times means we will simply take it as x3 dot. x3 dot means y double dot again dot means y triple dot. So, x3 dot plus 8 d square y by dt, d square means what? D square means this one double dot, that is the x3. So, this will be x3 plus 9 into this one y dot means x2. So, it is y and equal to 3 into x of t. X of t is what? It is input. So, from here x3 dot, what we can write here? Tell me. Minus 8 x3 minus 9 x2 plus 3 of x of t. So, let this be equation number 3rd. Now, from this 3 equation 1, 2, 3, we will write the state matrix, and also one important thing, the output. What is your output? Output is nothing but y, and y we already assume it as x 1. So, it will be x 1. This is your equation 4. So, from 1, 2, 3, 4 we will write the state matrix, okay, state matrix, yeah, state space model. So, what are the state equation? X dot equal to a x plus b u and another equation, output equation, y equal to c x plus d u. So, this in this equation form, matrix form, we need to convert this whole equation. Okay. So, x dot means what? X dot means x 1 dot, x 2 dot and x 3 dot. This will be equal to, here will be one matrix, this will be a matrix, and here will be your state variable, that is x 1, x 2 and x 3, plus here will be again B matrix, this will be your B matrix, and U matrix is what? Simply x of t, this is your U matrix. Okay. So, now write from the above, from equation number 1, x 1 dot is only x 2, means there is no part of x 1, only part of second part, that is x 2, that will be 1, there is no third part, so 0. Similarly, x 2 dot for the second equation, from second equation there is only third component is present, and that is also 1. So, this will be your third component and other component will be 0. Now, x 3 dot will be from equation number 3rd. X 3 dot has the content of 2, means there is no component of x 1. So, it will be 0, x 2 will be minus 9 and x 3 will be minus 8, and another component is also present, that is the input component of 3 only. So, this will be your 3, this will be your 3, and this 3 is only in the x 3, not in the x 1, not in the x 2, only in the 3. So, x 1 component 0, x 2 0 and x 3 dot has one component of 3 x t. So, this will be your final equation. So, x dot equal to a x plus b u, this will be a, this will be b. Similarly, output equation we will write, output equation will be what? Output equation will be c x into d u. So, c x, c will be here and x will be x 1, x 2 and x 3, c x plus d u, there will be a d matrix and there will be u matrix of x of t. Okay. So, what will be this one? C matrix. So, y equal to only x 1 component, no other component. So, x 1 component will be 1 and another x 2 component will be 0, x 3 component will be 0. Similarly, y equal to c x, c is how much? Y equal to only x 1, there is no component of x of t, x of t means input, से ये independent है output. So, this will be 0. So, this is your final state space equation. So, this is the solution for the question number 3a. Now, we will move for the question number 3b. What is the question number 3b? We will see 3b. Okay. A system is described by equation. This equation is given. Check whether the system is linear or not. This question is already solved in the previous year lectures. Okay, you can see and see and solve this one. Okay, obvious this as there is a constant term of 2, so it is non-linear. By the way, I will provide some steps. Okay, you can try later. Okay, B, we need to find the linearity of this equation 3 x of t plus 2, whether this one is linear or not linear. For the case of linearity there is a two condition we need to check, law of additivity additivity and second is law of homogeneity, and these two combined is known as superposition theorem. Okay, what is the law of additivity? लॉ ऑफ एडिटिविटी क्या बोलता है बताओ? लॉ ऑफ एडिटिविटी हम लोग यहाँ पर पहले अप्लाई करेंगे. व्हाट इज़ लॉ ऑफ एडिटिविटी? लॉ ऑफ एडिटिविटी यही है कि मान लीजिए दो सिस्टम है ना, लेट इट बी है ना, इसमें एक अप्लाई कर रहे हैं आप x1, तो इसका आउटपुट आ रहा है आपको y1. इसमें भी सेम सिस्टम है ना, इसमें भी अप्लाई कर रहे हैं दूसरा इनपुट ऑफ x2, तो आउटपुट आ रहा है y2 है ना, और इस दोनों को कंबाइन कर रहे हैं, मान लीजिए ऐड कर रहे हैं, जिससे हम लोग का एक आउटपुट आ रहा है y. तो यहाँ पर क्या है कि इंडिविजुअली मीन्स अलग अलग हम लोग इनपुट प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं. अब केस क्या है लॉ ऑफ एडिटिविटी में? अब बोल रहा है क्या यही सेम सिस्टम है, लेकिन अब हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं कि ये दोनों इनपुट को जो है पहले हम लोग कंबाइन कर रहे हैं. पहले हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, इसको पहले इस दोनों को कंबाइन करेंगे और फिर इसको सिस्टम में देंगे. इससे जो आउटपुट आएगा आपका वो दोनों, ये दोनों क्या होना चाहिए, सेम. अगर सेम आ गया तो लॉ ऑफ एडिटिविटी सेटिस्फाई करेगा. तो ये क्या होगा, x1 प्लस x2 इनपुट देंगे तो सिस्टम के कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग y डैश आना चाहिए जो कि सेम आना चाहिए. तो सो हम लोग चेक करते हैं, ठीक है. सो x1 दिए इनपुट तो y1 आउटपुट आया. y1 का वैल्यू क्या होगा, सिंपली 3x1t प्लस 2. सिमिलरली y2 का वैल्यू क्या आएगा, 3x2t प्लस 2. सिंपल है ना, समझ में आया, ये दो इनपुट है ना. तो y डैश क्या हो जाएगा, y डैश क्या है, सिंपली ऐड करना है दोनों को. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, 3x1t प्लस 3x2t प्लस 4, करेक्ट. हाँ, और y डबल डैश क्या होगा, ये जब हम लोग इनपुट कंबाइन देंगे, जैसे ही कंबाइन देंगे इनपुट, तो x1 plus x2 will be your new x, and corresponding to this output will be 3 of x. X means x1 of t plus x2 of t and plus 2. So this will be your y2 dash, means 3 of x1 of t plus 3 of x2 of t plus 2. So these two are not equal and hence non-linear. So it will be non-linear. Okay. For description or for clear explanation, you can look the previous lectures, okay, of the playlist signal and system. Okay. So that will be your solution for the question number 3rd B. Now we will move for the question number 4th. Okay. 4th A, compute the poles and zeros of the f of s is this one. Okay. So this is we will start. Okay, question number 4A. Okay, question number 4A है ना. We need to find the poles and zero. F of s is given as s plus 1 divided by s square plus s cube plus 7 s square plus 10 s plus 18. Okay, let this one be numerator function of s by denominator function of x. Let it be है ना, numerator and denominator. So for finding the zeros, zeros के लिए हम लोग क्या करेंगे, जो भी numerator है उसको equal to 0 करेंगे. So s plus 1 will be equal to 0. So that means s equal to minus 1. S equal to minus 1 will be your zeros. Okay. Now for the case of the poles निकालने के लिए हम लोग क्या करते हैं, जो डिनोमिनेटर होता है उसको हम लोग क्या करते हैं, इक्वल टू 0 करते हैं और इसका रूट्स निकालते हैं. रूट्स मीन्स s का वैल्यू जो भी आएगा वो पोल्स होंगे, है ना. तो d ऑफ s इक्वल टू 0 मीन्स s क्यूब प्लस 7 s स्क्वायर प्लस 10s प्लस 18 इक्वल टू 0. नाउ इसको हम लोग को सॉल्व करना है. सिंपली इसको क्या करना है, सॉल्व करना है. ये थोड़ा टफ इक्वेशन है ना. तो इसको हम लोग सॉल्व कैसे करेंगे, तो यूज कैलकुलेटर है ना. कैलकुलेटर में ऑप्शन दिया रहता है कि सिंपली पोलिनोमियल ऑफ कितना है, थर्ड ऑर्डर है ना, तो इसको सिंपली हम लोग पुट करेंगे पैरामीटर्स और आंसर सिंपली आ जाएगा। तो इसका कितना वैल्यू आ रहा है मैं वो लिखने जा रहा हूँ, है ना, क्योंकि इसमें कोई भी इंटीजर वैल्यू नहीं आ रहा है रूट्स का, है ना, ओनली इसमें क्या आएगा, फ्रैक्शन आएगा। जैसे एस का वैल्यू आ रहा है -5.81 एक रूट आएगा, कॉमा सेकेंड रूट क्या आ रहा है -0.59 प्लस 1.65 आई मीन्स आयोटा कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर है ये, है ना, -0.59 माइनस ऑफ 1.65 आई। सो दिस थ्री roots are or value of s are the poles, these are the poles and this is your zeros, simple. Okay, so in pole plot we will plot this one. Okay, this is your s sigma and this is j omega, है ना, s equal to -1, s equal to -1 will be somewhere here, here will be -1 and this is 0, so it will be look like this one 0, only holes. Okay, for the poles there is a -5.81 where it will be -1 2 3 4 5 5.81 something here it will be, so it will be cross, one pole is here. Another two poles are -0.59, 0.59 where somewhere here, and plus 1.65, 1 point will be here, and similarly at a same distance will be here. So here will be your zeros are the poles. So these two will be poles and this is your pole 0 plot. One pole is here, one pole is here, one pole is here, and this is your zeros. We will simply use the calculator to find out this one. Okay, if you have another method to solve this equation you can proceed. Okay, now next question number 4th B, question number 4th B, we will see question number 4th B, है ना. Consider the system defined by this one, t into x of t, determine whether it is a linear and time shift invariance. Shift invariance means that is also time shifting. Okay, time variant or time invariant. This question is already solved. This type of question is already solved in the previous lectures of the signal and system playlist of series. You can refer there. Okay, we will see slide, we will see some hints. Okay, question number, it is a question number 4b. What is this one? Question number 4b, question number 4 का b, है ना. Y of t is given as your t into x of t, it is given. Okay, now we need to check for the linearity, and you can go and check lecture number 6 of signal and system series. Okay, now for this one we need to check whether it is a linear or non-linear. Okay, it is simply a linear. Okay, it is linear. Okay, it is linear and time invariant, time variant, sorry, it is a time variant, it is a time variant system. Okay, this is your final answer. Okay, for the linearity we solved just now the what is the law of additivity and homogeneity. From that one you prove the both condition, that is law of additivity and homogeneity is satisfied, and hence this will be your linear equation. Okay, for the time invariant we have the another question. For the time invariant what we need to do, we need to y dash of t means we will simply shift the output. So y of t minus t naught will be t minus t naught into x of t minus t naught. This is your simple output. Now in the second time we will shift individual input, shift the individual input first we will shift the input, then we will given to the system. Okay, so first we shifted the input, now this one is provided to the system, and then its output is y dash of t, let it be, and it will be simply what, it will be t into x of t minus t naught. As here y dash is not equal to y double dash, so it is your time variant system. Okay, so this is easy, you can refer lecture number 6 for the detail. detailed solution of this one. Okay. For linearity, same process, we need to check the additivity and homogeneity, and then we can say it is a linear or not. Okay. Now question number 5th is fifth we will solve. Okay. Question number 5th A. LT, we need to solve the convolution. Impulse h of t is given and h of n and x of n is given. We need to use the convolution. So, simply we will use the tabular method to solve this one. Okay. Tabular method we will solve by using the tabular method 5 of A. How to solve the tabular method? Simply we will make a table. One side we will write x of n, one side we will write h of n, and then y of n will be simply h of n convolution with x of n. We will put the value. X of n is given 2, 1 and 3, and h of n is given 1, 2 and then 1. Okay. Now, we will make this one product 2, 1 and 3, and this will be 4, 2 and 6, and this one will be 2, 1 and 3. Now, we will consider the diagonal values. Okay. So, y of n will be simply 2, 5, add all this one. Diagonally we will add 2, these two are 4 plus 1 5, and this is 4 plus 3 7, and this is again 7, and this will be your 3. So, this is your final output y of n. This is the convoluted output. Where will be the starting point? Y of 0 will be how much? It will be 2. Okay, because here it is 0, here it is a first data, so it will be your first data. Okay. So, that is the 5A. Now, we will go for the 5B. This is a simple question. Okay, 5B. Energy and the power of this signal we need to find. We already calculated this one in a previous lecture series. Okay. Now, again we will solve this one. Okay. Question number 5B. 5B. Okay. The x of t is given, that is e to the power minus t into u of t. We need to find out the energy. So, first we need to write the equation for the energy. Energy is minus infinity is plus infinity mod of x of t whole square into dt. So, in this case, as it is a u of t, so we will integrate from 0 to infinity mod square. So, e to the power minus 2t into dt. We will integrate this one, and this will be half. So, this will be energy. As it has some energies, that means this signal is your energy signal, and we know that the energy signal has the power of 0. Okay. Even we will calculate the power, as this one is non-periodic, it is u of t and it is non-periodic. So, for the non-periodic signal, the power is calculated as limit t tends to t 1 by t integration over 0 to t, let it be, okay, mod x t ka square into dt. So, it will be minus 2 t into dt. Okay. So, as there is a limit, so we will solve this one, and this will come as 0. So, this is your energy and the power of the 5B. Okay. Next, you can refer this one for the lecture number 5, okay, of the signal and system playlist. 6, question number 6, okay, A part. What is this one? We need to Fourier transform of x of minus 2t mod t. Okay. We will solve this one. Okay. This is very easy questions. Okay. And this easy and the direct question. Okay. Question number 6A. We need to take the Fourier. Okay. X of t is given as e to the power minus 2 mod of t. Correct. This is your signal given. Now, for this one, how we will solve? So, this signal can be also written as minus 2t u of t plus e to the power minus not. For the second part, it will be u of 2t, minus will be converted mod minus t, 1 minus will become. So, it will be plus 2t into u of minus t. Okay. This and this is expand like this one. Okay. Now, we will solve this one. How we will solve this one? Okay. What will be the x of? So, how we will solve this one? Let this one be x1 of t and this one be, let it be x2 of t. Okay. Now, simply x2 of t is nothing but your x1 of minus t, correct. Okay. So, what will be the x2 of omega, that is the Fourier transform of x2, that will be simply x1 of minus t is there. So, it will be simply minus of omega. So, this is your Fourier transform. Which property? It is a time reversal property, time reversal property. What is this? If x of minus t is there, then its Laplace means Fourier transform will be x of minus omega. So, x1 of minus omega will be there. Now, if x1 of t is given e to the power minus 2t into u of t, what will be your Fourier of this one? So, x1 of omega will be Fourier transform this one, and x of Fourier transform is given as minus infinity is plus infinity x of t e to the power minus j omega t dt. So, this is your formula for the Fourier transform calculation. We will substitute here the values, we will put the values here. So, it will be 0 to infinity e to the power minus 2t e to the power minus j omega t into dt. Solve this one, this will be simply 1 by 2 plus j omega. So, this will be x of 1 omega. So, similarly, x2 of omega will be simply x1 of minus omega. So, it will be 1 by 2 minus j omega. Therefore, x of t x1 of t plus x2 of t, x1 of minus t is given, it is given above. Okay, from here x2 is nothing but x1 of minus t. Okay, so, it is given. So, now we will take the Fourier of this one. So, Fourier of this one will be x1 of omega plus x1 of minus omega, which is given this one. Hai na? How this one? This is which theorem? This is the linearity property of Fourier transform. Okay. So, this will be what? It will be 1 by 2 plus j omega plus 1 by 2 minus j omega, and this is nothing but the 4 by 4 plus omega square. So, this is your final answer. So, this will be your Fourier transform for the given signal. Now, next 6b. What is 6b? The Laplace transform of this one we need to, and convergence, Laplace transform and also convergence we need to find for the given equation, for the given questions. Okay. So, this is your question number 6b. The given signal is x of t equal to e to the power minus t into u of t. Okay. Now, for this one we need to calculate the Laplace transform and region of convergence. Okay. So, x of s will be, we already solved this one in the previous lecture of signal and system, you may refer that one. Okay. Minus what is the Laplace transform formula? Minus plus infinity x of t e to the power minus s t into dt. This is your simple formula, as it is u of t. So, integration will be 0 to infinity e to the power minus t e to the power minus s t into dt, correct. It is a simple. Now, integration again 0 to infinity e to the power minus 1 plus s into t into dt. Okay. And this integration will be nothing but e to the power minus 1 plus s into t by minus 1 plus s and whole 0 to infinity, and this one we need to write this one. Okay. E to the power minus of s plus 1 into infinity minus e to the power 0 by minus of s plus 1, correct. So, this one will be equal to e to the power 0 is 1, and so it will be minus will be plus. So, it will be 1 by s plus 1. So, this is your Laplace transform. Okay. Now, for the ROC, as this one is here we can see that this portion, this is your e to the 0 means this will be 1. What is this portion? This portion, for this portion, as we know that S equal to sigma plus j omega. So, this portion will be e to the power minus e to the power minus sigma plus j omega plus 1 into infinity, correct, infinity, or this will be equal to e to the power minus sigma plus 1 into infinity e to the power minus j omega infinity. This portion is again 0. Now, here in this case, this equation, if sigma plus 1 is equal to 0, if sigma plus 1 is equal to 0, then this will be form of e to the power minus 0 into infinity, which is undefined, which is undefined. And second point, if sigma plus 1 is less than 0, then again it will be e to the power minus 0, it will be plus infinity. Its value is also infinity, means undefined, it is also undefined. E to the power infinity means what? It will be infinite. So, it is not convergence. For the convergence, its value should be finite. So, next case is sigma plus 1 is greater than 0. For this case, it will be e to the power plus e to the power minus infinity, and so this will be nothing but your 0. So, it is defined. So, for this one, sigma plus 1 is greater than 0, the Laplace, that is x of s, is convergence. So, this defined your ROC, region of convergence. Therefore, region of convergence will be sigma plus 1 greater than 0 or sigma is greater than minus 1, or we can say s is greater than minus 1, correct. Not s, it is the real part of s is greater than 1. So, this is your ROC. Okay. So, this is your solution for the question number 6b. Now, we will move for the question number 7. Okay. If you are feeling this one is fast, then you may slow down in YouTube. There is option available, okay, to slow down the lectures. Okay, 7a. In 7a, x of t is given this one, determine whether it is periodic and find its fundamental period. It is a simple, it is a same as the objective portion we already solved. Okay. So, we will solve this one, it is a easy, it is same as the objective question. Okay. So, question number 7 and question A. Okay. X of t is already given, that is x of t equal to sine of 10 t plus cos of 15 t. Okay. So, here omega 1 is 10 and here omega t, cos of omega t. So, omega 2 will be 15. Now, we need to take the ratio of omega 1 by omega 2, that is 10 by 15, that is 5 2 is 10, 5 3 is 2 by 3, which is your rational number, and so x of t is your periodic, it is a periodic with periodic frequency, that is omega naught, that is SCF of omega 1 and omega 2, 10 and 15, that is will be your 5. Therefore, fundamental time period, that is T naught, will be 2 pi by omega naught, that is 2 pi by 5. So, 2 pi by 5 your will be time period. Okay. So, this is solution for the question number 7a. Now, we will move for the 7b. What is the solution for the 7b? We will see the question. Compute the Z transform. It is a simple. We need to take the Z transform of this one. Okay. Simply we need to calculate the Z transform. Okay. So, we will see question number 7 and it is our part B. Okay. X of n is given, that is the discrete signal is given, minus b to the power n of u of n minus 1. means it is u of n and there is a shifting of minus 1. Okay. So, we will simply rewrite this one. Okay. How we can rewrite this one? Minus b into b to the power n minus 1 into u of n minus 1, correct. And so, this can also be written as minus b and let y of n minus 1, where let y of n be b to the power n into u of n. Now, okay, now what will be your x of z? We will take the z transform here. It will be simply minus b of z inverse of y of z, correct. As if y of n has the z transform of y of z, then y of n minus 1 will have the z transform of z inverse of y of z. This is which property? This is your time shifting property. This is your time shifting property of z transform. Okay. So, what is the z transform of yn? We will see. Okay. Now, we will calculate the z transform of yz. Okay. So, y of z means z transform of this one yn. How we will calculate yz? First, z transform is defined as n equal to minus summation y of n into z to the power minus n. As it is a u of n, so summation will be n equal to 0 to plus infinity y of n means b to the power n into z to the power minus n. And so, this can also be written as n equal to 0 to infinity, and this is your b into z inverse power n. So, we need to sum this is your infinity series, this is your summation for the infinity series, and the summation for the infinity series, solution for the infinity series is if the first term is 1, because n equal to 0 whole power 0 will be 1. So, first term will be 1. So, 1 by 1 minus r is the common ratio, and here common ratio will be b into z inverse. So, it will answer will be 1 by 1 minus b into z inverse. So, this will be your answer for the this is the value of the y of z. Therefore, x of z will be equal to minus b into z inverse into y of z. Y of z means 1 by 1 minus b into z minus. So, this will be equal to minus of b z inverse by 1 minus b of z inverse. So, this is your answer for this question. Now, next question, that is the question number 8. Now, question number 8 we will see. If you have any doubt, kindly comment in the comment section, or you can mail. Where to mail? This is one stop forever @gmail.com. Okay. Now, 8 number question. 8 number, find the step response of the impulse response is given. We need to find the step response. Okay. So, we will solve this one. Question number 8a. H of t means impulse response is given as e to the power minus 3t into u of t. Okay. So, what will be this one? Simply we can write a step response. One MCQ question is there. So, step response is simply integration of impulse response. Therefore, what we can write? Simply integration of h of t into dt. So, to integrate this one, we will write 0 say t e to the power minus 3 tau into d tau. Okay. Now, solving this one, this will be 1 minus e to the power minus 3 t by 3 into u of t. So, this is your one method. If you want, you can follow another method also. There is another method. How to find out another method? Y of t equal to x of t convolution with x of t. Okay. X of t is what? It is u of t, it is given, and h of t already given. Okay. Similarly, y of s can be written as h of s into x of s. Okay. Now what will be the h of s? It will be simply 1 by s plus 3, and the x of s will be Laplace of this one u 1 by s. Okay. So, okay. So, y of s can also be written as 1 by s minus 1 by s plus 3 whole 1 by 3. Now, take the Laplace inverse of this one, that will be your y of t. So, it will be 1 minus e to the power minus 3 t, it is minus 3 t by 3 into u of t. So, this is your answer. Okay. So, there is a two type of methods. Okay. Now, next 8b, what is the 8b? We will see. 8b, determine the even and the odd component of this one. Okay. The signal is given, we need to find the odd and the even component of the given signal. So, this is also easy question, question number 8, and this is your part B. Okay. So, x of t is given as t square plus 3 t plus 2. This is your given signal. Okay. We know that the for finding the even part, for finding the even part, the formula is x of t plus x of minus t divided by 2. So, x of t is what? T square plus 3 t plus 2, that is x of t, plus x of minus t, we will replace t with the minus t. So, minus t square means simply t square, minus t means minus 3 t plus 2 will be there, and whole divided by 2. So, this will be how much? We will solve this one, it will be simply t square plus 2. So, this is your even part. What is the odd part? The formula is x of t minus of x of minus t divided by 2. So, this will be t square plus 3 t plus 2 is same, and here is minus of x of minus t. So, minus of t square minus of 3 t plus 2 by 2. So, solving this one, this will be your 3 t. So, this is your odd part and this one will be even part. Okay. So, this is the solution for the question number 8b. So, the next question is we need to write the short notes. We need to write short notes any two. Okay. Discuss the properties of system with respect to linearity. We need to write the property of linearity, causality and the stability property of system. Okay. Then B number is the Fourier series and explain its importance in signal representation. Fourier series के बारे में है. थर्ड सैम्पलिंग थ्योरम के बारे में है, सैम्पलिंग थ्योरम के बारे में, एंड फोर्थ इज द पार्सेवल theorems and its application. These all 4 theory questions. Okay. You may refer the previous lectures. Okay. And there is a one, there is a some I have prepared some notes for this one. For a example 9a, linearity, causality and the stability of system. So, here it is a system, it is a very easy. Okay, we need to all write the definition, and if there is some figures we need to plot that one. Okay. Linearity, causality and stability of system. Okay, you may refer these notes. Okay, for this type of question, it is a very easy. Okay, what we have read. Okay, based on depending on that sampling theorem we need to write, and its significance, equation means that your Nyquist frequency, sampling frequency must be greater than 2 times of f naught. If this one is not true, Nyquist rate is not followed, then there will be aliasing condition. For that one we need to use the anti-aliasing and so on. Parseval's theorem, what is this one? This theorem importantly between the time domain and the frequency domain, it states that the total energy of signal in the time domain is equal to, and so on. This is your solution. So this is your complete solution. Okay. So this completes your complete solution. You just refer the theory portion from the book, some standard books or some notes which I provided in the provided for the previous lectures. Okay. Thank you. If you have any doubt, kindly comment in the comment section. You may collect the notes or the PDFs from this one stop for all Telegram channels. Okay. This is your YouTube channel name, one stop for all. You subscribe this lecture and share it. Okay. And this is your email ID where you can send any queries. Okay. Thank you.